Hi everybody! We are going to do something really fun today. I have right here in front of me a old Romanian poem about Strigoi, which is one of the many origins of the vampire myth. And I'm going to read the original Romanian for you and the translation into English after each section. I did the translation myself, so it's not going to be anything spectacular, but it's enough to understand what the poem says. And it's registered in 1845 by Vasile Alexandri, but in reality, it's a poem that goes back much further than that. He's one of the many people in that period who collected poetry and folk songs and tales from the people and published them. So this could, hypothetically be of unknown origin from an unknown time. And yeah, it's made up of 3 sections, and let's do this. It's going to be awesome. So this is called Strigoiul by Vasile Alexandri. Part 1. În prăpastia cea mare, unde vântul cu turbare suflă trist, înfricoșat, vezi o cruce dărâmată ce de vânt e clătinată, clătinată neîncetat? In the great ravine, where the wind blows madly and sadly and full of fear, can you see the crumbling cross being rocked by the current, ever shivering? Împrejur iarba nu crește și pe dânsa nu și oprește nicio pasăre al ei zbor, că sub dânsa în orice vreme, cu durere jalnic geme un glas îngrozitor. There is no grass that grows around it, and on it no bird stops on its flight. Beneath it, in any weather, in sorrow and in pain, there is a groaning, a terrible moaning. Când e noaptea fără stele, mii de flăcări albăstrele se văd tainic fluturând. Și prin ele, crunt deodată, o fantasmă se arată blestemând. On starless nights, thousands of blue flames furtively flutter around, and through them, without any warning, a spectral presence forms, cursing at the gods. Călător nenorocite, fugi de acele căi pocite de ție calul de bun soi, în mormântul fără pace și sub cruce acolo zace singur un strigoi. You unfortunate wanderer, flee from those scarred paths if your horse is of a good sort, for in that restless grave under that cross there lies, alone and dead, a striga. Part 2. Într-o noapte întunecată, dulce șoaptă înamorată prin văzduh încet zbura. Două umbre sta în vale, ce, cuprinse în dulce jale, amor vecinic își jura. On a dark night, a sweet, loving whisper crossed the sky in flight. Two shadows in the valley stood, surprised in their sweet sorrow, swearing eternal love. Iar pe o culme în depărtare se vedea mișcând la zare un cal alb, copil de vânt. Oamele erau zburlite și a lui sprinte necopite supau urme pe pământ. On the hill behind them moved against the horizon a white horse, child of the wind. His mane was wild and his spry hooves dug trenches in the ground. Nu te duce, nu bădiță, zice blânda copiliță, cu ochi plânși, cu glas pătruns. Ah, te jur pe sfânta cruce, stai cu mine, nu te duce. Dar voinicul n-a răspuns. Oh, please don't go, my love, the young girl cried, with tears in her eyes, her voice broken. I want you to swear on the holy cross. You must stay with me, you must. But the young man made no reply. Ci strângând-o cu înfocare, după dulce sărutare, repede s-a depărtat. Și sărind cu veselie, pe al său cal de voinicie, în văzduh s-a afundat. Instead, squeezing her tightly, after a sweet kiss, he quickly departed. Jumping merrily on his brave horse, he sank into the distance. Part 3. Cine aleargă pe câmpie ca un duh de vijelie într-al nopții negru sân? Cine fuge, cine trece pe la ceasul 12? Un cal alb cu al său stăpân. Who is running through the plains like a phantom of the storm in the dark bosom of the night? Who is running, who is passing in the midnight hour? a white horse and his master. Vântul bate, vâjiește, falnic calul se izbește, de se întrec ca doi voinici. Dar prin neguri, iată, iată, lucesc pe câmp deodată mii de focurele mici. The wind blows and wails, the horse attacks it bravely, they race like twin champions. But through the darkness, look suddenly, upon the field, shine thousands of little blue fires. Ele zbor, se depărtează, zboară calul, le urmează, pășind iute către mal. Stai, oprește! De pe stâncă, în prăpastia adâncă, au picat stăpân și cal. The lights fly away, the horse flies and follows, stepping quickly to the shore. Wait, stop running! Off the cliff, into the deep, dark chasm, they tumbled, horse and master. Și de atunci în fund s-aude gemete, blăstămuri crude, care trec pe al nopții vânt. Și de atunci ades s-arată o fantasmă fricoșată, care iese din mormânt. And from then on, down below, moans and terrible curses float up on the night winds. And since then, often rises a terrifying spectre climbing out of his grave. Alright, that's it. That's one of the oldest poems about Strigoiul I was able to find. And if you're interested in this sort of thing, like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to make a lot more because there is so much awesome folk stuff related to vampires and the undead and dragons and creatures that you cannot find in any other place and not in English for sure. So I would really love to do more of this for you guys if you're interested. Bye!